Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Firstly, I'd just like to thank everyone who's subscribed. It's always extremely helpful, particularly as a new channel. So on this little short trip, I'm going to be going from Beamsley, which is the little village just off the A59, back into Ilkley. Now we have done this the other way, but with like lots of trips, when you go the other way, it always takes on a different perspective. So today's Tuesday, so hopefully won't be too many cyclists. They'll all be at work, hopefully. So as I've said before, this is one of my favourite roads. I did a video coming the other way on the subject matter was how fast should you go on a single track road. So do check that out if you can. There's a car up there, hopefully he's waiting for me. As you can probably see from the... oh no, he was not waiting for me. I saw him but he didn't see me. Where have we heard that before? What was I saying? Oh yes, as you can see the road surface is a bit wet. Just literally driven through a shower. So I'm a bit wet, a bit soaked. I don't mind riding in the rain actually, providing I'm well dressed for it. But unfortunately on this occasion I wasn't. But never mind. It's drying out now. So if you haven't seen the previous video, this particular road is full of sharp corners, narrow twisty bits and blind crests, as well as a lot of gravel in the middle of the road. So you just need to be ultra careful when you come down here. There's a sign there. I don't know if you noticed it, but I put a screenshot up. But it's a dog chasing a man in a wheelchair. I always find that funny when I come past. It looks like the dog's actually chasing the man. I'm presuming that there's someone in a wheelchair who takes their dog for a walk down here. But you never know, it could be some wild dog that's out there after people with disabilities. As you can see, this road is extremely narrow. You have to keep your wits about you. But it is one of my favourite roads, and it's quite local to me as well, which is good. In the winter, of course, it takes on a completely different character. So all the greenery's died back. So your visibility is a bit better. But you end up with even more crap in the middle of the road. So you have to be ultra careful. Considering we're just a stone's throw from the busy A65 that runs from Skipton to Ilkley, you would never think so. I'm not actually sure whether many people know about this road apart from the locals and cyclists and joggers. And you do tend to get an awful lot of those here. I was up here at the weekend and there were, I won't say hundreds of cyclists, but there were certainly a lot of them in packs. And whilst we do often quite rightly complain about cyclists, I think we do need to recognise the fact that as a group, us motorcyclists are only one level up in terms of vulnerability according to the highway code. So in that respect we do have quite a lot in common with them. So whenever possible I try to be courteous to them. Sometimes it's extremely difficult, as we all know. Well, the sun's come out now, which is good. Can't imagine I'll be dry when I get home now. It's the first soaking I've had this summer. I wouldn't care, I got my waterproofs in the bag as well. Never mind. If there's anything you'd like to see in future videos, please let me know in the comments below. So as a new channel, only been going about a month. It'll be good to know what people are actually after. I avoid politics. Plenty of other channels that do that. Even though I am a very political person, I'll leave that to others. First cyclist of the day, emerging out of the gloom. He's going far too fast for that cyclist. So yes, if there is anything that you would like me to cover, so I do intend to do a few more tips for riders and drivers from an advanced perspective. Passed my advanced last year in terms of motorcycling, and I passed my... I did that with IAM, by the way, the Institute for Advanced Motoring. And for my driving I thought I'd do ROSPA, Royal Society of Prevention of Accidents, just to see if there's any difference in the two organisations. And they both use the same textbook, effectively the same syllabus, which is the police handbook called Roadcraft. It's one for bikes and one for cars. Obviously there are nuances between the two, and it certainly helps doing one before the other, because you already know a large part of it in terms of the system of vehicle control that the book covers. But I would highly recommend that people consider doing either one or both. Pricing structures of them are a little bit different. With the IAM, certainly on motorbikes, I think you pay about £140, but that includes your test, which is about £75. With ROSPA, you don't pay anything apart from your test, and they give you a free book as well, free handbook, which is quite good. The motorcycling, obviously you don't sit with someone doesn't sit as a pillion with you. That'd just be a bit weird. God, this road's bumpy. What they do in ROSPA, sorry, what they do on the motorcycle is that, so the tutor or observer, depending on which organisation you're with, have different names, but they both do the same thing. They follow you, and with ROSPA I believe you're mic'd up as well. With IAM you're not, and you get a debrief afterwards, and you're very much fit your lessons in with your own routine really, and obviously that of the tutor as well. In terms of the cars, I went and picked up my tutor, and then we went for sort of an hour and a half's drive and worked through the syllabus over a number of weeks. But as I said, both are really well worth doing. You learn an awful lot. As I say, I've been driving and riding now for best part of 45 years, maybe a little bit longer actually. And I was taught a lot. Most of it is common sense. However, it does make you more aware of hazards and how to control the vehicle that you're either riding or driving. So yeah, definitely consider it. And as I say, I will continue doing some tips for you all. And if there are any particular subjects that you'd like me to cover, please let me know. I mean, one of the things they do teach you on both of them is that when you get to a set of traffic lights, for example, and you stop for a while, stick your bike or car into neutral. That's covered in roadcraft under vehicle sympathy. So that's something to bear in mind. Do my shoulder checks. So yes, I think that's about it really. The main part of that lovely road has gone now. Just heading towards the outskirts of Ilkley. So with that, I will wish you a good day. Thanks very much again for watching, and if you could like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. And with that, I will say goodbye.